Hey guys, so I've had a few requests here to do a quick little comparison between the legendary HTC One M8 on Android Marshmallow against the iPhone 6s, Apple's latest and greatest, iOS 9.2. So we can certainly check it out here, the speed and performance. We can just start off by booting them both down and seeing how they do that. So we just do this from the top. You can see different boot down here with the M8, which is nice. This kind of marshmallow looking icons, and you can see I think the iPhone probably a little bit faster to boot off, but we can just turn them both on. So you can see nice and quick here as always with the iPhone. And the M8 not too far behind. Obviously worthwhile mentioning this is courtesy of Skydragon. You know, I'm not waiting for over-the-air update, it takes too long, so I think this is basically what you're going to get with the official Android Marshmallow. We can have a look at the performance nevertheless and see how they compare. As I said, everything should be closed off here, so just open up some apps and Twitch. So far the M8 is, whoa, let's try that again. That was weird. So I was going to say the M8 is keeping up with the 6s here if you ask me. Surpassing it in some aspects. Wow, that was fast. You see how fast that was on the M8. Also, let's have a look at the App Store. Quicker on the iOS there, a little bit. I think we have clock. So quite similar. Camera. Oh dear, no response. Let's try that again. So a bit more livelier I think on the iPhone, but the HTC not too far behind, which is nice. Weather. Quicker here on the M8. And also have a game. So we'll just load them both here. New game. So the 6s just in front here with the game load.
After 5 years on the East Coast, it was time to go home.
But you can see here, you know, for a I think nearly 2-year-old device, not bad at all when it comes to, you know, most stuff here. The M8 does have a very good reputation when it comes to the speed and fluidity, so you know we weren't expecting anything less. We can have a look at the HTC Sense stock browser here versus Safari. So we can just go to some websites like The Verge. Go. Yes, and before we do this, just for fairness, we'll get rid of everything, because the iPhone is a cheater when it does this caching. And go back to that, and then click on one. So I think the iPhones load that very nice and quick. A little bit slower here on the M8 for the pictures. You can see instantaneous here. So maybe the Apple A9, coming in very handy here when it comes to the improvement of the browsing. Again, straight away. So certainly some improvements here when it comes to the browsing with the iPhone, but the M8 is still not far behind at the end of the day. It's not taking too long really, and we can have a look at the multitasking. Check out, going back to the beginning. So no issues, I don't think, here. You can see on both of them. A little bit slower there on the M8, but wow, So I did touch that then and it didn't respond. I think the M8 has a more responsive screen. And App Store. So you can see little difference here when it comes to the multitasking, which is what I was expecting. Camera. Very nice and quick on both of them. And a game resume, instant on both of them. So very nice performance here. You can see on the M8, the iPhone 6s nudging ahead a little bit because obviously it's a newer generation device, but still we can have a look at the Wi-Fi speed as well, just seeing how they compare here. I think both are on the same Wi-Fi as well. And we're getting a decent score for this time of the day. Nothing out of the ordinary. Upload is quite miserable. Let's check out the iPhone. Whoa. So, always excites us, never fails to disappoint. But still, I think the upload could definitely be doing with some improvement there. Probably very busy time. But nevertheless, I think generally you can see the iPhone a little bit better when it comes to download, but not as good when it comes to the upload, which is interesting. So I think the M8 has aged very well though, compared to some of these newer devices, really. And at the end of the day, this is got to be acknowledged that this is obviously Skydragon based, so maybe the official one will be even faster. But I'm certainly impressed with it, and I hope you enjoyed the comparison. I will be doing some other videos, obviously looking at Marshmallow on some devices, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.